Hi everyone, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share with you my most recent order with Trollbeads Partridge Creek. This week, Trollbeads released their People's Uniques, and then Trollbeads Partridge Creek also was holding their grand event. The grand event started Friday, and I believe today, Monday, it is still going on. There are still some people that have appointments. And my appointment was on Saturday. So this came to me super fast. Like it just arrived literally a couple of hours ago. And it is just so festively wrapped for the season. Like, I just love this. I am a dog owner myself, and I see like a little Dachshund, and I'm trying to think, like we've got a little, looks like golden retriever. We've got maybe a black Labrador, maybe a little Frenchie there. Like, this is just the cutest paper or plastic overwrap. I know one of my friends here in the Springs, like if she placed an order with them, she's gonna go crazy just because of the little Dachshund, because she has some Dachshunds. But I am gonna get into this package because I cannot wait to see what is in here in person. So let me start getting into this. Let's see, we have a little twist tie, which makes that super easy. Oh, and I didn't realize it is still wrapped in tissue paper. I thought this was just the box, but they actually wrapped it in black tissue paper, which looked really stunning through that overwrap. So let me start digging into this. As always, let's just see what we have here. I have some mints, and then there is a new little brochure. This one says, "Take care of your jewelry," and it looks like the bead that's being made is one of those beads that came out with the spring collection this year. Yep, yeah, if you look, there's that bead, and then here is like the finished product. But it talks about how to take care of your leather, your glass, your pearls. And I'm betting, yep, the back side has your gemstones, your gold and gold plated. Talks about storage. So that's kind of a nice little brochure. I don't think I've ever had that one. And then this little mini We Are Made of Stories, which kind of talks about how to start your journey. So let me start unwrapping this package here. All right, so let's see what's in here. I am so excited for this particular package. All right, so let's see what is in here. And oh my goodness, as you can see, I treated myself to quite a bit, but I am very happy about that. So I'm gonna get everything out of the box so I can show you in more detail. So I'm going to start out by showing the People's Uniques that I picked up. And this particular one, this is called Rainbow Flower. And I have seen so many people posting their rainbow flowers online, and the background on these just varies so much. I saw a beautiful one today where it almost seemed like the background was primarily red and had like those reddish colors. As you can see, mine has quite a bit of yellow and like turquoise and red. It is just so striking. And then like the flower itself is cream, and like I see oranges and reds and maybe even little purples and lime greens like on the flower itself. Like this is such a stunning glass bead, and I'm so glad that I was able to pick a very pretty one. So that was Rainbow Flower. And then the other glass bead that I really wanted to pick up was the Rainbow Mermaid. And this one is more of a pastel mermaid bead with the mermaid scale. So far we've had, the teal version from, a couple of years ago. And then this past summer, there was the one with the reds and blues and greens. And now we have a pastel version. And this one I've seen, it also varies quite a bit. I did go for one that has a lot more purple that's prevalent. And I feel I got a really pretty one. But you still see like some of those pinks and almost like coral hues or peach hues within this particular glass bead. So this is Rainbow Mermaid. And then the last bead that I chose was the barrel design, and this is called Art Nouveau. And this one I've seen where it varies a little bit too. This one has a black base, and then it has a, I would say, grayish blue, like fleur-de-lis almost, with a stripe of glitter running right down the center. And with like that fleur-de-lis, there's just hints of like lavender. Hoping that comes across. So these, let me get them all together, are the 3 People's Uniques that I chose. Now, on to the beads that I purchased with the grand event. So the first thing that I purchased was a couple of barrels. There were limits placed on how many barrels one could purchase, how many faceted uniques, how many troll stones. That way everyone would get a fair shot at product. And I could have definitely purchased a lot more, but I always try to be good and leave stuff behind for other people that have appointments behind me. But I was so excited to find this particular barrel. I think this is going to be especially fun. You know me and my love of uniques for Halloween. And I just immediately saw this and instantly thought this is going to be a fun barrel to have on a Halloween design. It has orange for the base, and then you have these black and white 4-petal flowers that are just running in a continuous pattern. And I just think this is going to be absolutely adorable on a design. And it will have use beyond Halloween as well. Like this will definitely be used, I think, in summer as well as fall. So this was one of the barrels that I chose. And then the other barrel that I chose is this one here. And I hope it's coming across on camera. This is a black mini barrel, and the pattern that you see is a very, very pale pink. I almost feel it's coming across white on the camera, but like if you look at it against like the white of the Trollbeads box, I'm hoping you can kind of see how it looks pink. And I thought this was such a fun barrel. Like most of my barrels that I have so far have more of a traditional pattern. I wish I had my bead box out that had them. This is the first time I've ever been able to get a barrel with a different type of pattern. So I am just beyond thrilled with this. And I love black and pink together. And so this is going to be very, very pretty to use. And my light, I'm doing my best. We are kind of partially cloudy today. In fact, we actually, early in the morning, some areas of my city got snow. None here at my house, but the sun keeps hiding behind clouds every once in a while. So you'll see probably the light go in and out on my video every once in a while. So hopefully the light will hold out for my video here. With the grand event, there was a special going on where if you buy 3, you can get a bead for free. And buying 3 from the regular collection, which would be like my 3 purchase beads, could be the new People's Uniques. I was able to choose a free bead from an existing collection. And this is one that has long been on my wish list. I think I have all of the Halloween beads, and you know, now, I should say now, with the inclusion of this, I think I have all the Halloween beads, the silvers anyway. So this is the Mexican sugar skull, I believe is what it's called, and it is a very nice size. This is a really substantial bead, and it most definitely can be used as a splitter. You can see there is a circular hole at the top. There's, of course, holes on either side, and then a hole on the bottom. We've got, of course, the eye sockets, and we've got an upside down heart for the nose. And then kind of almost like just a vertical pattern to represent the jaw and the teeth. And then you have a heart here, front and center on the forehead, along with some circle details. And then on the back side, you also have one more heart. So a heart towards the front as well as a heart towards the back. Like, this is just really beautifully detailed. I am actually really happy that I chose to pick up this particular bead finally. So that is the Mexican sugar skull. I'm gonna show you the Faceted Uniques next. And this beauty right here is one of the first Faceted Uniques that I picked up. This one has beautiful, like aquamarine base, and then it has really pretty light purple flowers along with that coppery glitter running throughout, like this one. And it's funny, like the bead box that I am using right now, it has a lot of my regular beads kind of in this color. So I'm already seeing like lots of beautiful pairings. Like here is a rod with, well, maybe not the fishy ones. Let me just see here. Obviously, this will look beautiful with the light blue agate. And here are some other beads potentially that it may go with. It's always fun finding beads in your collection that will pair well with a new bead. Yeah, I am absolutely in love with this particular Faceted Unique. And then the next unique that I chose that just absolutely blew me away was this one here. And this one has a black base, although in a way it's almost coming across like it's a deep red, like especially right there. I think it is a black base. And then you can see it has multicolored leaves and then the most beautiful pink 3-petal flowers. And it gets lighter as the bloom unfolds. So you got a darker pink throat, and then the leaves themselves get lighter, and then they have just a very, very light pink or white edging. I just think this one is so pretty. Here you can see how the flower detail is all done towards the top, and then the leaf detail is done with the base. So that is another Faceted Unique. And then this one I think is so pretty as well. This one, I love the rainbow background. In fact, I wonder what it will look like with rainbow flower. Like that actually may very well work together on a design. But this Faceted Unique here has flowers. Some have 5 petals and then some have 3. And then the base is like this wavy rainbow done in like pretty pastels. And I do have a couple other Faceted Uniques that are some of these pastel colors that this I think also will look really pretty with. Let's look at this one from the side. And I love how just looking at these, you can just see all that magic at the core. And it looks like the flowers are more towards the core as well. So that is a very beautiful Faceted Unique. Yet another one. And then this one is kind of a duplicate to my current collection. In fact, I'm wearing a bracelet where I used this same type of unique. This one is a purple Faceted Unique kind of done in a chevron pattern. And you can see it's got a little bit of red violet. It has more of a dusty pastel purple. And then to me, it looks like it has a little bit of black or maybe just a deep, deep purple. And this one from the side, like you can see that whole pattern is created at the core. And then you've got the clear faceted glass over top. So this one is a duplicate. In fact, I'm gonna just take off my bracelet real quick so you can see my unique kind of in action. So this is a bracelet design that I put together, a Halloween bracelet design, and the inspiration behind this bracelet is this glass right here that came with the limited edition Amethyst Serenity bracelet, I believe is what it was called. I'll for sure put the description here. But I went and pulled out a lot of some of my favorite purples and blacks. Like this one here is definitely an oldie but a goodie. And there you can see that same beautiful chevron faceted unique in action next to my black silk. And this is a glass that came with the Vine of Dreams starter bracelet set. I'll show this bracelet in more detail in a video later this month, but yeah, I just love this particular faceted unique, so I had to get a second one. All right, the next unique that I'm going to show you, I don't know if these were considered faceted uniques or regular uniques. I'm thinking they're kind of the same as the faceted uniques, with just the fact that they have this special carved glass. As you can see, maybe I can show it more so from the side. Like this appears to be fluted glass, for lack of a better term, and it still makes the unique itself sparkle and just capture the light beautifully. This one has a black base, and this one has very pretty, almost ombre pink polka dots, where you have just varying shades of pink that make up the polka dot itself. And so I just immediately thought how pretty. And kind of coming back to this unique right here, I think on a design, this one will be kind of fun together. Like, I am so excited for this entire order. I just love it. So that is, I guess, what I'd call a fluted unique. And then the other fluted unique, and you can really see like the carving of the glass on this one, is this just very subtle purple beauty right here. Like it has, I would say, very light purple and almost a red violet hue to it. And let me show it to you from the side. Like here you can really see all the carving. It is just so, so pretty. Like I am so happy to finally own one of these, because I've seen them, but I haven't had the opportunity to purchase one yet. And let me show it next to like this unique, which is definitely something that I think it would also pair up well with on a design. Terri is the one who helped me, and when all the initial pictures first came through, it was just these large trays full of beads. And I have worked with Terri enough where she really knows my taste. And I just knew I was missing beads that I would love. And so I literally told Terri, help me find the beads that you were to be bad and defy Melissa and stash beads away from me, like just to, you know, so you could show them just to me. What beads would you show me? And so, you know, a lot of the beads that you've already seen are kind of a result of that statement. This bead also, and I see my light kind of went again. I don't know what this pattern is called, but it is so pretty. Like this one, I guess, is probably what would be considered one of the smooth uniques maybe, or the special uniques, but this one isn't faceted at all. This one actually is quite opaque, as you can see, but oh my gosh, is it so, so pretty. Like it has the lightest, palest lilac background, and then it has these leaves or flowers. Like I almost want to say they remind me of an iris before the iris blooms and unfolds. It has these irises in a deeper purple and then almost a lighter purple on either side. And then you have this stem detail that is done in the lightest color of green that also has a little bit of glitter running throughout. This one is just so, so pretty. Like I actually saw this design several times, but I missed this one in the bead box. So I am so thankful to Terri and her eye for getting that one. And then another one, how I missed this particular bead is beyond me. This curry bead is like my dream purple. Like I love this particular color of purple, and I missed it. And if it wasn't for Terri helping me, I would have missed it and someone else would have gotten it. So I am super, super thankful for her and her help. This curry bead has that beautiful lilac purple, and then it has these white flowers with, to me, they almost look like they have red centers. And then you have the stripe going down the center. You have a little bit of yellow and then just a tone on tone lilac purple, and then just a little bit of that glitter. And I know that I had previously seen a curry bead very similar to this, the one that I absolutely fell in love with. It was just all purple, shades of purple and maybe like periwinkle blue instead of the yellow. But I am so in love with this and so happy. Like all of my curry bead dreams have just come true with this particular curry bead. And Partridge had a wonderful selection of curries. I was, like I said, just completely smitten and completely happy with just that one. Although now I almost wish I would have gotten maybe one more. But again, I try to be good and leave some other goodies behind for other collectors. This was another unique that Terri showed to me, and I had originally seen like the same type of design but done in brighter colors, and I had her show that one to me. And you know, she kind of came back and said, hey, I think I see I saw another bead similar to that design but done more in pastels, which is what you typically like. And so she shared this one with me. And this one is also completely opaque. And what's fun is you see that orange from the side, but you don't see the orange at all when you look at it from the top. So this one has shades of lilac, a pale blue, and almost like a taupe. And I think this is going to be just a really fun bead to pair. And look at it with that one rippled unique. I actually have a very, I feel, cohesive color palette going on here, which is awesome. And then I believe we were allowed one Bumpy Unique, and this one is done in a dark plum and white. and I absolutely adore this. It is also completely opaque, as you can see, and I will have much fun designing with this. So that is the Bumpy Unique I chose. And then there was a selection of butterfly pendants still when I had my appointment. And the one that I just immediately saw was this one here. And this one just has, like, it doesn't really have a design on it, although you could say that with the way they did the glitter, like there's a subtle design with it. But being a purple loving girl, I absolutely just honed in on this butterfly pendant as soon as I saw it. This one almost has like an oval shaped drop, and it has just the most beautiful deep lilac purple, and it just has that subtle glitter going throughout. And then the pendant itself, it can be used like on a changeable fantasy necklace, although I think you could also wear it on a foxtail. But you can see you've got the butterfly and the butterfly body right there, and the beautiful ornate butterfly wings. So I could not be more pleased with this butterfly pendant. And then the last thing that I purchased was a troll stone. And we were allowed, with a particular spend, to pick up one troll stone. And this is the troll stone that just kept drawing my eye. It was, I think, at least for the ones that I liked, there was one that was a very pale pink. And I was so torn, like, do I get that pale pink or do I get this one? But my eye just kept getting drawn to this one with the pattern that you can see with those cream swirls. And this one just has that beautiful aqua, like turquoise blue. Like, this is the color of water that someday, if I ever take a tropical vacation, like, this is the color of the water I'd love to take a dive in. But you see some purples and some lapis blue and some greens and pinks in this particular troll stone. I even see a little bit of red. And here you can see the pattern from the side. So this is the troll stone that I chose for myself. Let me get everything together on a rod so you can see everything. All right, so there you have it. Everything that I purchased with the grand event at Trollbeads Partridge Creek Mall. Which bead is your favorite? There's plenty to choose from here, as you can see. Let me know, were you able to shop at this grand event? And if so, what are some of the treasures that you walked away with? If you shoot video and film it for YouTube, if I don't know about you, please let me know your channel, because I love watching videos like this myself. So let me know what you think, guys. Take care and stay safe. If you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.